Hello Capricorns, welcome to this channel and to this reading. I'm going to be doing a general weekly reading for Capricorns right now for the 8th through the 15th. I believe those are the dates. So we have a full moon in Virgo, right? And I believe that's on the 9th. And then, is it on the 10th? Mercury is going direct in Aquarius, so I hope y'all made it out of the retrograde alive. I do. So let's get firstly overall energy or theme that may be coming up for you this week. The 8th through the 14th for Capricorn, please. Capricorn for this week. 8th. Woo, through the 15th. It's the 15th, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see. General energy for Capricorns, please. The 8th and the 15th. What's going on with you guys? Don't let pride get in your way. Feeling a little prideful, a little stubborn about something this week, perhaps. On the bottom of the deck, we have you are very close to achieving your goal. So if that means anything to you. You guys always have a goal, right? You always have a plan. Always got some kind of thing you're directed toward and focused upon. So don't let pride mess it up. Yeah, sorry, I had to take a drink. Pride will get you every time, man. Just saying. Oh, gotta get out of that ego. Might be needing to exert some courage. Some physical or emotional mental strength this week. Who knows? With this Leo energy here in this full moon card. So perhaps something that needs to be released that you might be being a little stubborn about. Who knows? You have to tell me, Capricorns. So let's see what this might be referring to for this week for you, okay? If you have any inquiries about myself or how to get a personal reading, please see the description box below. All right, Capricorns. Let's see. Tell me more about this pride. What's this in reference to this week? This is what I want to know. Ooh, yeah, about your finances. Maybe needing to let something go on a material basis, on a financial basis. Maybe trying to hold on to something you shouldn't be, perhaps, in the physical world. But yeah, some kind of changes coming in regard to your monetary stuff. You might be feeling like something's being taken from you and feeling a little prideful about that, or something that you have to give up that you don't want to give up, that you're feeling, you know, your ego's a little bit sore about. Who knows? But ultimately, the Five of Pentacles for me is a feeling of, you know, being left out, like maybe something not coming in for you that you had planned or was hoping. Let's see. But ultimately, this is required, perhaps, to bring in some kind of balance into your life, some kind of peace. Maybe it's a situation where this is what resolves some kind of conflict or whatever, but it ultimately is going to bring in some kind of balance, some kind of peace, some kind of harmony to a situation. Whether you're feeling that or not. One more card, please. And we'll expand on these a little, get a little bit more clarity. Oh, might have to do with a partnership. Because here you are showing up in the Empress card. I suppose it could be an improvement, but that's not really, for me, what the Five of Pentacles actually represents. So I'm not feeling that. You might be having to divide funds, give funds, I don't know, to bring in balance with this Empress energy. It's funny because my initial feeling about that was like, it's in regard to some type of partnership perhaps, and it could possibly be dissolving a partnership, dissolving a relationship. It feels like it might be a sacrifice that's being made in order to produce something, because here we have this like seed sprouting with patience. So it might be a little sacrifice involved in order to plant a seed, in other words, and to grow something, to create something, to harvest something. Let's see. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles, please, for Capricorn. Yeah, there's some kind of ending here, some kind of death to something. And in this card, it really, for me, represents, you know, there's a transformation happening in your material world, in your finances, perhaps. But here, this particular death card really kind of shows me that there's a willingness, because it's necessary somehow. It's almost like welcoming the change. But, you know, in this instance, it might be a little hard for you. Your willingness might be a little hard with this pride issue, perhaps. So the ending of something, the beginning of something new, so that you can, yeah, like I said, bring balance and stability and harmony and love and abundance and prosperity. So it might be giving up something in order to, like I said, it might be an investment, you know, that you have to be patient about and wait on. So you might be investing in something new, leaving something, and then investing in something, the birth of something new. Oh, look. Yeah, there's the Emperor with the Empress. So taking leadership, taking responsibility in a situation, being the rational, logical, action-orientated individual involved to create something. So yeah, you might be taking a blow in one area in order to produce this. This could be, look, we have divine masculine energy and divine masculine energy both right here. For me, this Temperance card could be reconciliation with somebody, or something that you want to, an endeavor you want to embark upon and start and create that's going to bring more balance, harmony, and peace into your life. May require some kind of sacrifice over here, or the ending of something where you feel like there might be a financial loss. Divorce keeps coming up in my mind. So like I said, some of you guys might be dissolving a relationship. Yeah, it's a feeling of partial success, okay? Like, you take the good with the bad, right? And kind of like looking in what direction you need to go now with things. See more about the Death card, please. This week for Capricorns. Well, okay. More about this Five of Pentacles and this Death card. Yeah, wanting to hold on to something, guard something, but ultimately wanting expansion, wanting balance, equilibrium. This could be in reference to your savings, again, your money, because the Four of Pentacles came up. This is Capricorn energy right there for you. So, definitely might be a change in your finances. And, I mean, I can't repeat that enough. Because something's ending, a cycle's ending, something, there's the death to something, so that a rebirth or a birth can happen, so that a transformation can happen. That's going to bring in more balance and equilibrium and stability here. But you might be being a little prideful and wanting to hold on to this thing, guard this thing. Feeling like you're losing something that you were trying to hold on to. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Wands. So, for me, this particular Eight of Wands is like, firstly, communication of all sorts with somebody about something pertaining to this Sun card, this abundance, this happiness, this emotional fulfillment, contentment, this, you know, joy, family, children perhaps, and bringing in this balance to a situation. But also, this card for me is like the spiritualization of the physical material world. I don't know how better way to describe that. Like, whatever's coming into play, it's a spiritual, there's a spiritual context behind it. Okay, for me, this is again about transformation of some kind. So whatever this is, it's for a transformation to happen. It's so that something can progress and move forward in a spiritual. This also represents hope, okay? And then let's see, the Empress and Emperor, please. Yeah, look at that. Because somebody wants a new beginning in love. This could be a new partner, or this just could be expanding and bringing a newness into something that's already established. This is like love overflowing. And this is the two of them pouring into one cup. And, you know, this is all about abundance and home. So some kind of sacrifice, something that you may have to be giving up, ending some kind of cycle so this transformation can happen in regard to something that you've been patient about, that you've planted the seed. You might be wanting to communicate that somehow to somebody. But definitely transformation in order to have this abundance, this home, a sense of fertility, which is all the same kind of things that this empress, represents. There's some kind of metamorphosis happening, some kind of transformation happening with this Ace of Cups too, because this is a very, you know, this is a new beginning. Yeah. Could be possible soul ties, soulmate energy here. Look, I just said the two of them are pouring into one cup. You see the two cups? Pouring into the heart, pouring into the cup. Overflowing, abounding love, right? So this is bringing this, for me, these are divine counterparts perhaps. Divine feminine and masculine energies. This is bringing that situation into the tangible. This is bringing the spiritual into the material. If you know of which I'm speaking, like for me, the Empress and Emperor, the divine feminine and masculine energies are ultimately always bound, always connected in the spiritual realm. This is a transformation and bringing that into the material, into the tangible world. Well, go on, Capricorn. As long as you don't... Look, we have death on the bottom of the deck again. So there's definitely, this could represent Scorpio. This could represent Scorpio. Definitely a transformation happening where you might be feeling like you have to make a sacrifice in order to bring this transformation to be. Okay. You might be pondering this week, but this is the energy that's coming through, okay? So, what else? Yeah, I guess that's it. Let's see. Can we have a guidance card for Capricorns, please? Hairball. Hairball. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I was just reflecting on what was coming up for me with that notion. So 5 for me represents change. It could represent the 5th house, so partnerships, romance, etc. But this hairball concept, before I read it out of the book, really is, in my mind, what Spirit brought to me was like a cat with a hairball. Okay, like they have to cough this up. They have to expel it in order to be able to have anything go in and go down, right? Like if a cat has all this hairball stuck in its throat or, you know, in its track, then it can't eat. It can't do anything without vomiting it back up. So they have to get this hairball out, right? They have to expel it somehow. Anyway, that's what that reminded me of when I seen it. So again, having to sacrifice something, having to give something up, maybe loosen the hold on something a little bit in order for transformation to come in, this abundance, this happiness, to bring the spiritual into the physical, in love, in a new beginning, in a partnership perhaps. Releasing something. All right. Small little tangle, no big deal. Last thing you want to do is get your knickers in a knot. It will all smooth out as soon as you stop, take a deep breath, and realize it's time to hand it off to the universe. The dude to the rescue. Move aside. Oh, the dude. So in other words, spirit, God, source, whatever the case may be for you. So yeah, you might be a little apprehensive. You might be feeling a little resistance about this, but ultimately, you know, you gotta let go what needs to be let go of in order to move forward. All right. Very interesting, guys. Very interesting. I wish I knew more. Anywho, I hope this supports you for the week. And thanks for watching.